I might bleep this. I've got a business plan. Wait, if you wrap beef nuggets in breadcrumbs,
Bro,
we might be cooking.
back is Arsene Wenger.
Yeah, just there.
What?
No reason to be there.
What? Bro, you're French. What's going on? Like, I don't. Nah. Wenger has too many
Spanish
stories
kids.
like that. Like, what do you mean?
Because
This guy's gonna say 45 years on my deathbed. That's what they'll find me. So I'm gonna make sure.
I'm gonna let Patrick go first.
This is what I'm thinking. You got no phone, man.
No, that's crazy. How can a man get only 8 Premier League goals? So he's been here for like 3 years.
No, but he doesn't play like that, does he?
Huh?
Does he start like that?
Last year he was.
Yeah, last year
in
he
the
was.
final. I feel like he set the goal up or something like that. I feel like I seen him.
I know he plays, but does he like start? Because there's
He's
Bowen.
one of them. He's a 60-minute man.
Yeah, that's
So
what
he's
Yeah.
for a sub. You know, the winger is
Yeah.
always because he's never Bowen. Because he's gonna keep Bowen on.
And it's definitely not Pablo Fornals. That guy is a super sub.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't even know who else. Cornet? Was he there anymore?
Oh, yeah.
I think he just joined.
No, he joined.
Last year.
Yeah, he joined last year, but I don't even remember him playing like that in the
I
Prem.
feel like I haven't seen him all year.
Like, do you know? There's certain players you just forget about that are like in the league, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Like,
true.
yeah.
Like, the Hood is in our league. The Hood is in our league.
Yeah, and he's like 5th choice centre mid.
Yeah, that's that.
behind Billy Gilmore
Yeah.
and
Billy Gilmore was balling.
Buonanotte or
Yeah, Buonanotte,
any
yeah.
of them guys. Like,
now Billy Gilmore's been looking different still.
no, he's nice.
No, because at Chelsea I saw it in him, like. But it
You
was
watched
like
that
European
Liverpool
League.
game one time where
Yeah,
he just
like-
spun someone. Yeah.
He was looking like Jorginho, but then I was like, hey, he's not.
No, even at Norwich, he didn't even seem like he was doing.
They hated him. I remember they used to boo him off the pitch.
That was a
and
bad
stuff.
stint, but Brighton's a good little.
Yeah.
Do you know one thing I don't like here? You know these failed, and I don't want to call them wonder kids. I'm gonna call them hype kids. Yeah, like your Todd Cantwells, your Max Aarons, your like those type of players. Shea Ojo,
Todd's
those
my
type of
guy.
players. That it's like
Jordan Ibe.
Jordan Ibe, bro. Like they're not.
But Jordan Ibe, was he ever good though? Like,
No.
but
because I
he-
can't
nah,
remember. I'm starting to
Nah, he
think.
was good.
I'm
He was
starting to
good.
think people.
The thing is,
told me
it was
because-
like part Liverpool fans like, don't matter, mate. We don't need Stale. We don't need him. Got Jordan. Have you seen him? Like,
I remember people saying that, but I never saw
He's the
one
same
good
lad,
Jordan
it's like,
Ibe thing.
like-
No, I can't lie. He was good.
Was he cold?
young
He
as
was
well.
good, bro. Just maybe it's because like I can vouch because of ends tax, innit? Like the way people used to talk about
I
him.
still got hope in Sancho. Sancho's gonna come good. Nah, man.
All I'm gonna
still
say,
there, I'm
all I'm
still
gonna say
there.
is
Yeah, I'm still
Sancho.
there as well.
I can't give it up.
If Sancho started
What,
balling,
Sancho Havertz what?
if he bro, huh?
Sancho Havertz what?
hey,
Business is business.
all I'm gonna say is Sancho under Arteta would cook. Are you
He
crazy?
would go crazy.
He'd go mad. But yeah, no, those failed hype kids are, bro.
I got so many of them, man. Jeff Rennie Adelaide. Like Tuber and Tuber is the one that I'm like,
Yeah.
I knew. I
100%.
never lost faith when he went Greece, when he went whole.
And he went the whole season unbeaten.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
Tuber.
Champions League. Scored an over kick in the final of the Greek Cup. I was there watching on buff streams. Whatever it
I
was.
thought you were gonna say you were in the stadium.
Nah, Jeff Brent Adelaide, yeah. I remember I was there, Arsenal Wolfsburg, Emirates Cup. And that's when De Bruyne was at Wolfsburg as well.
Is that the Sanogo times? Or-
Yeah, like around those types.
yeah.
When Iwobi was like just making
When he
his
was
debut.
45 on the background.
Yeah. Nah.
So through, man.
Jeff Brent Adelaide, he was looking like one of the best players on the pitch that day, bro. And I was like, yeah, we might have something.
You've done it again,
But
yeah.
I don't know, man. Even when he went to Lyon, looked like he was doing well. And then I think he got injured. And
Injury, I
then,
think, yeah.
hey, I don't know, man.
What can you do? Wait, let me intro the show.
Go ahead, bro.
Alright, 3, 2, 1. All right. Yo, my people, welcome back to another episode of the Outchea Podcast. I'm your host, Jay to the Izzo, and I'm joined by
Mids and B, how we doing?
got a special guest in the building.
Yes, we
His
do.
first podcast appearance, 1.
Yeah.
And number 2, his first on-camera appearance.
Yeah.
Based on a name. TalkBall. You might know me from TikTok. You might not. My name's Patrick. Just call me Patrick from now on.
Yeah.
But that's TalkBall. Yeah, thank you guys for having me. Appreciate you reaching out.
No worries. Just see your stuff on TikTok, so I thought, let's see if TalkBall already knows for you.
Exactly.
When the email came through, I said, yeah, paragraphs. From paragraphs. I was like, just DM me, bro.
No, but I didn't know.
You did
Should
proper.
have just said a football emoji and be like, hey, come on, man.
I said football, mate.
Football emoji.
Football mic question mark. That's what you need.
Nah, you have to come proper, man. You have to come proper.
Nah, Hundo.
But what we do to start the show is some hit blunts. So these are just a bunch of statements. Once you hear it, just say the first thing that comes to your mind. And yeah, the person who, like, if you say something and the other people in the room are like, wow, I like the way you think. Or, oh, that makes sense.
Trying to impress. It's like first date, basically.
Let's get to the first one. And then you see what's
I didn't take it back. I know.
cool. The first one is, no fast food chain has beef nuggets. There's vegan ones. There's chicken ones. Why are there beef nuggets?
You know what? I'm going to say this one thing, yeah? It might sound wild.
Yeah.
But aren't beef nuggets just meatballs?
No, because they're not wrapped in anything.
Bread, there's no breadcrumbs.
Nugget has breadcrumbs.
But I like the way you're thinking.
Yeah.
Bro, it's a beef nugget. Like,
Wait. So if you wrap meatballs,
I might
bleep this. Got a business plan. Wait, if you wrap beef nuggets with breadcrumbs,
bro,
who might be cooking?
I literally, bro.
might be cooking.
I might be on something.
Yeah.
Hey,
You know what?
beef nuggets.
The new craze. Fight the vegans.
See, McDonald's, when you take this over us, I want 1%.
Honestly,
Well, at least 10.
I call it the Outchea, bro.
Outchea, you know. Cool. The second one is, the higher your phone battery percentage at the end of the day, the better your day was.
Huh?
Okay, because you haven't been on your phone all day, they're saying that.
Yeah.
Like,
So like
was
you've
in the
probably been
moment.
social, like, yeah, exactly.
doing-
Oh, so the high. Okay, first. I mean,
Do you guys agree?
No, because I be rinsing my phone for maps when I'm out. So if I'm out using my phone for maps, that means I was already.
What if
doing
you just
something.
like explored? You didn't even use maps.
Wait, so you're saying the higher the. Say it one more time?
higher the percentage, the better your day was.
Yeah.
That's not true.
So you think if
I could have had the time of my life videoing.
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
think about like the top 10 times of your life. Were you videoing like that?
I know when I got home, it was late and my phone was on 10. Because it was late by the time I got home. I think I could get home at 4 o'clock, my phone be on 80.
Actually,
Doesn't mean
no. Like one of the days I had the time of my life and my phone was still on a healthy amount.
Yeah, that's the point.
Okay. What time was that?
I'm saying,
I was on holiday still. Like it was just.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if you're on holiday and your battery's like 60, 70 when you get back, you're like, damn.
Because you was in the moment.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was the
Maybe
flip.
You're the
No,
other
no,
side.
no.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm
yeah,
not saying
yeah.
if you're using your phone bare, that means you're having fun. No, I'm saying.
I mean, you could just been kidnapped.
Just to take it there.
Someone had to take it there. Someone had to take it there.
How many times have you been kidnapped for that to happen?
Never, to be honest with you.
Have you been kidnapped?
Can't say I have.
No.
That's nuts.
Although I'd be kind of interested to see, like, okay, now this might sound crazy, but like, don't you ever watch these films, yeah? And it's like, bro, how did you get kidnapped? Like,
I
how?
think it's on them.
Yeah, like, how
Yeah.
did you?
What, you think you have more common sense than like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, bro, if I'm walking on the street, yeah. Alright, cool. The only one I'm gonna exclude is like maybe if it's like dark and I'm in like I don't know, like Leeds or something. I don't know this city. You know what I mean?
Like I'm the kidnapper.
Like if I'm in a random city and it's dark and like a van pulls up, I'm gonna be extremely cautious and wary.
Yeah.
But of course I don't know where I'm going. But if I'm in my own city, bro, I can't lie to you. If you kidnap me, you're gonna have to take me like 40, 50 miles away from London.
But I feel like they kidnap more women, kids, and like people who are like doing something illegal. So
No, but still, like,
they kind of get the drop on.
No,
them.
no, but
they
if
don't
it's
just kidnap like a random.
how do you know?
As a man, like, I don't know.
How do you know?
How do you know?
I don't really see that. In
Who's
films.
you been talking
I'm talking
to?
about
Yeah,
films.
what
been talking
kidnappers
to?
do you know?
Silence is loud. The silence is loud.
You can come to the podcast today.
Exactly.
You lock the door. No, yeah.
No, but you get what I mean, though, innit? Like, you're gonna have to
No,
take.
but as a grown like 23-year-old man, you think someone's
Bro, it happens.
Maybe when you're abroad, but you think in this country you're happy to you?
No, because you can't. Listen, if you kidnap me, I'm telling you, you can't bring me within 40 miles of London. I'm gonna find my way home.
How are you gonna escape?
I'm gonna escape and I'm gonna find my way home.
Yeah, you remember that Detroit guy? You know that Detroit survivor?
No matter where I go, I'll be back.
Nah, man.
I'm just saying, man. You can't like. I'm from South. You can't kidnap me. You can't kidnap me in like North. And we'd be like, bro, that's the bus 21. I'm going home. Fuck off. I'm going home.
176 straight to Fen.
I'm going home.
How do you think kidnapping works? Like,
Huh?
Do you think they're holding your hand, walking you through? London?
But it's like.
No, he thinks it's like it's like a Simon video where they just drop them off in the middle of nowhere and they say they get home.
Bro,
It's not like that.
Yeah.
Bro.
I'm just saying, man. There's been I've seen films and what that, or even like news reports where someone. It's mostly in America though, because that's where a lot of this stuff happens. But where it's like, 19-year-old Kayla was kidnapped for 3 days and she's finally been rescued. They took her 4 miles away from her house. You telling me you can't find? Wait, hold on.
No, but they're holding her hostage.
Hold on a second. You don't think 4 miles away from my house? You don't think I know my surroundings? You don't think I'm gonna know?
Yeah, but they're not leaving you unattended.
Yeah.
Like they're probably tying you up.
Sometimes they do.
Not really.
No, sometimes they'll tie you up and leave and go about whatever sort of skullduggery
Yeah, but you
they're
have
doing.
to untie. You think you can untie yourself? Be real.
I actually think I can.
I think I'm tying myself.
I think I can.
No, I can't.
What?
You think we need to do like some survival
What?
video?
What?
I
is
can't-
it?
You think I can't dislocate a young thumb? And then what?
No, we need to do survival.
If my
video.
life depended on it, I'm out of there, bro.
Yeah.
I'm
But we're
out
gonna
of there.
time you though.
I might even stop at Starbucks on the way, bro. What's going on?
I'm still in there collecting a coffee. Like,
No, trust me, I'm good, I'm good,
bro, my feet are there. I'm fine.
Exactly.
Like, I'm out.
What? I'm out of there,
100%.
man.
No, we used to do a video of you.
We will
trying
do a
to-
survival test. Calm.
Because this starts to annoy you. Because you make it sound like you're some Superman or something. You just break through like.
Hey, listen.
Yeah, that was a funny tangent, but I call the next one. The next one is companies don't like employees talking about their salaries, but expect you to tell them your salary from your previous job.
Yeah.
Do you think
Facts.
that's funny?
Yeah.
It's very true.
Employees like to talk about money. I think amongst people they like to talk about money. But
Yeah.
nobody up there ever wants to talk about money.
Yeah, because then
Nah.
everyone realize, wait, you're
Yeah.
getting paid.
But
this
as soon as
much.
people start talking, that's when the problems start for,
Oh,
for these guys.
100%.
Because wait, he's on that. Jeez,
Yeah.
Is it?
Nah, you can't lie. I almost felt wrong for questioning like how much I was getting. Cause it's like,
You should never feel that.
no, but it's like
I know
first
what you
job
feel.
syndrome or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I mean, yeah, thank you. I have a job.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm getting paid these nice coins. But I feel like these coins aren't sufficient. But me saying something might make it sound as like I'm ungrateful, like I'm talking to my mum or something.
Yeah, like you didn't pray for times like this.
Exactly. Like I mean, yeah, I did pray for times like this, but I mean, times will be better. You know what I mean? Like, nah.
The balance between having to be humble in that sense and still know value is.
Do you guys believe in being like humble? In
Yeah,
that,
I think,
in
yeah.
that sense.
Yeah.
You feel like there's certain
I
places
think
where you
you have to.
shouldn't be
No,
humble.
you have to. I think you have to earn your stripes.
Yeah,
you have to
yeah.
show loyalty and be humble for like at least the first yearish before you get to the point of where you feel like
Yeah,
I
that
can
guy.
push a little. I can push back a
And
little.
I think even that, like, I feel like if you are going for like raises and whatever, or you're saying like, look, I should be getting more, you can still be humble about it. Like, you can't be like, listen, I'm the motherfucker that keeps the lights on, so I should be having X, Y, and Z. If you're doing that, then that's obviously not like, humble. But you can be like, look, I'm not gonna lie to you. I just think the experience I have, what I've done, what I've contributed, I think I just deserve a bit more compensation. That's it. I might need to write that down and say that.
Monday morning. Huh?
Yeah,
say
I'm gonna watch it back and I'm gonna listen exactly what I just
Later.
said, bro. Spitting. I was really podding, you know.
I hear it, man. I respect it.
But yeah, no, it gets like that sometimes.
Yeah, I was just thinking that's interesting though. Like the whole being humble thing.
But I'm not gone.
No,
I was gonna say the one thing I don't like here is when companies, like, we've all applied for jobs before, innit? And then they say something like, what do they always say? What's their favorite line? Oh yeah, it's compensation or like pay or salary competitive. Competitive
put a
for
number.
who?
They didn't put a number there.
Competing with the bills, competing with the rent. We're not competing with other people.
Do you know how
we're competing
many
with ourselves
demons in this life I'm competing with?
I know.
What's going on
That's
here?
a competitive salary.
Yeah.
Competitive for who? So like, I'm not gonna lie to you. My living standard compared to someone who has 3 kids, compared to someone who's just got off the streets, we're all competing on a different level of things.
Because a lot of those people, like when you have like 3 kids or when you have a family, like the wage you're earning, you're just grateful that you can put food on the table for them, you get to and from work. That's what you're happy with, because that's your responsibility to take. Me, I want to enjoy my life.
I want to what's going on?
Have fun, like, so.
I don't want just to be worrying about kids or whatever. I want, if I, like, when I eventually have my own family or whatever, I want the salary to be, I can take care of the kids and treat them, but then I want to treat myself as well.
Yeah.
So I should be living like a scoundrel. Yeah. Just because it's a competitive salary.
Oh, this is scoundrel though, that's not nice.
Okay, it's maybe not a scoundrel, but like, I shouldn't be on, like...
Depriving yourself.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying fuck them kids, but I'm just saying, like...
You know your kids could be watching this in the future.
Huh?
But he said he's going to take care of the kids first.
Exactly.
I'm going to take care of the kids first, but
I'm going to take care of y'all. I'm going to be there.
No, but you're making it abundantly clear, I go first. Gotta put me first.
I got to enjoy it.
Hey, I said family first. Now, there's an I in family. That's what I'm going to say. There's an I in family.
That's insane.
That is crazy. But,
That's the I in family. I've never said that before then.
That is a nut statement. But, have you guys been seeing this whole terrorist thing going around?
Huh?
The guy who...
Oh, Daniel something. Khalid. Khalif.
Oh, Daniel, man.
Khalifa.
Wiz Khalifa? Daniel Khalifa?
When you said Khalid, I was thinking...
Because I couldn't remember exactly how it ended, but I remember it was like Khalid something.
KH and then...
Yeah, I couldn't remember exactly. Like,
He's back.
it could have been Kavach Kelly for all I know, bro. But they captured him, innit?
Yeah. 3 days he was out.
I'm disappointed in him.
Wow.
He only made it to West London. From South West London.
Yeah, that was wild.
After 3 days.
Yeah. How far do you guys think you would go?
If
I was thinking about
and
this.
everything you guys say, I'm gonna actually question it because this guy's gonna say
about
45 years on my deathbed. That's enough I need. So I'm gonna make sure.
I'm gonna let Patrick go first. I'm gonna let Patrick go first.
This is what I'm thinking. You got no phone, right?
Yeah.
You got no money.
Yeah.
You're wearing scrubs already. So the moment that you get out, you're like, okay, cool, I've got to get rid of these clothes. Then you got to get new clothes. But you got to get new clothes, you got no money. So firstly, how am I ever going to go into a shop? And bear in mind, we're in the city with the most CCTV in the entire country.
But they didn't even spot him.
But they didn't spot him for 2-3 days. I don't think I'm getting anywhere. I'll be so real.
CCTV.
You don't think you'll get it?
Because I can't
so like 2 hours.
Yeah, like I really don't trust myself.
Like, he walks down the road and he's like, damn it.
Yeah,
You got me.
Like, I feel like I've tried bump tube once.
Yeah,
He grabbed me. Guy looks me in the eyes. I'm like, yeah. He's like, are you? I'm like, yeah.
You want a picture?
Yeah.
Might as well. No, I think, if I had, what was it, 3 days?
Yeah.
You can't shout none of your boys.
From Wandsworth.
Yeah.
I think I could make it to Surrey. Come on, man. Surrey.
You're going that way.
Walk me through it.
Huh?
Yeah. You thought this was...
No, alright, no.
Bump train?
Cool. You said bump train?
Yeah.
I might do, But, real.
What if you say a ticket inspector? You know that man will be happy.
Huh?
Those guys will be happy to put you.
I might have to do the...
Straight on the train, straight to the toilet.
I might have to be the... I might have to do the homeless act. Oh, sorry, mate, I'll get off the next stop. I apologise. Cool. What are you going to do? Like, who's really going to, trying to find a
ticket
homeless
inspectors,
man?
they love that shit, though. They love to ruin a man's day.
100%.
Like,
But if...
homeless or not. Oh, sorry,
if
mate.
I'm already-
Can't do nothing about it. Pay the fine.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, look, sorry, man. Look, I will just peacefully get off next stop. That's fine. Cool. Even if I don't do that, because I know, at the time, or did they have his photo out immediately after?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. If they have my photo out immediately after, you know what? I might have to do something mad.
What?
I might grab a stone, change my features. That would be the first thing I'd do.
I think a stone could.
Yeah, young stone.
What a scar? Are we cutting hair?
Shave?
Or?
Yeah, bro. How else am I gonna shave?
With a stone.
I've got no suppliers. What else do we need to use? My hand.
Do you actually think you can cut yourself with a stone? I'll just rob a shop.
Yeah.
Why don't you just rob I don't know, petrol station?
Yeah, but then if
I know they'll have
no,
budget
but I'm
reasons.
thinking if I rob a petrol station, first of all, there's a lot of cameras actually in a petrol station on each bay and then inside the shop.
Yeah.
So then I get robbed. They raise that report. And then they're like, oh, that's the same guy. Cool. Then they realize that I've made it from here to here. Then they'll start doing that whole prison break thinking, okay, yeah, he's on this trajectory, so he's trying to go there and there. That's long.
He's within this 5 kilometer
Exactly.
radius.
I'll just use nature, bruv. Like, I'll be so real. Like, that's the...
How long do you think you can survive in nature then?
In nature?
I'm talking food as well. Because bear in mind, if we're talking CCTV, can't be going shops. can't be
I'll go to a charity shop, you know.
charity shop to eat.
No, what I'll do is I'll take off my prison clothes.
And then what? Go in your boxes?
Yeah, what we wearing?
Yeah, they're gonna. I feel like they'll be worried.
No, they'll call the police. That's public indecency. And then you're wrapped already. He's done it in 20 minutes.
Wait, let me land.
He did a speed run. He said, "Come get me, come get me."
He said, I am here.
Let me land. All I'm saying is,
You think the charity shop will look after you?
yeah, I feel like if I like beg, like, okay, I won't take off my like trousers. I'll take off like the top, and I'll be like, please, can you help me?
Wait, you said you beg?
What else do you want me to do?
Don't beg. It's disgusting.
Creators got these guys gassed.
Hey, it's disgusting. Don't beg.
But yeah, like, and then what would I do after that? You can't bump coach. It's coach you need.
No.
I'm just trying to think of
Has
what
to be trained, but then
It has to be trained.
You have to,
No,
I'll
I'll get a black taxi.
Why'd you get a black taxi?
And then how's he gonna let you out?
Ooh.
Because you don't pay up front.
No, but I can't lie. They changed now because they lock you in. Like,
Yeah,
and they've got
that's
the
what I'm
card. They got the card thing.
Yeah.
So
No,
now
I'll do like a top boy thing. Take me to Manchester, man. Take me to Manchester.
they're definitely locking you like
That's
that.
Manchester's problem.
No weapons.
And then they'll be hearing when you're on M1, they're on the radio. Yeah, escaped prisoner.
He's looking at you in the back mirror.
He's like,
Better side eye, like.
I don't know, mate. You do look a bit hazy.
Yeah, well, I'm not catching train.
I might catch. No, but when I say catch train, I don't mean like. I'll do a risky thing. Like, you see how at the back of the DLR, like, there's a little space before the little. I might. No.
And the taxi's wild.
No. But I'm thinking about survival without being inconspicuous. I'm trying to. What? You think man wouldn't try hang on to the back of a train?
How long do you think you lost on that train? And the speeds they go, like, that's nuts.
Enough to get me. Enough to get me like a good distance.
Yeah, but from
then
where
I'll-
he was at prison, like, it's not. Those are like 5-10 minute journeys. It's not like Peckham to Queens Road.
I know.
It's a good 30-40 minutes.
Yeah, then I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, it might have to be a young tuck and roll thing.
This guy thinks he's James Bond.
No, it might.
What about top of a bus?
Ooh,
top of a bus stop?
That's like a busy.
Yeah,
I'll see busy do
on a
it.
busy one. On a busy one.
I'm not even doing that.
Grab it to the thing like that, and then.
I'm not involved. No,
I'll see
What's
busy
up with
do
us?
it.
buses are they're slippery. You might slip off and just. Nah, man. I'd rather honestly hang on the back of a train.
Sounds crazy to me.
Maybe back of a line back. Like, I'll catch a line back.
Oh, line back.
Lineback's a shout. You don't even need to start that. Just tick, 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 all the way to Manchester.
Bait.
Yeah, that's so big. Yeah,
I can't lie. Yeah, I hear it.
I think lineback's the one. Yeah,
I hear it. Line back. Yeah.
because so many guys be just been ticking already. It's not like
Yeah, and I just need to get away from like a populated city.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but then you be cycling for ages. Man's doing Tour de France just to survive.
Yeah, no, but you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Yeah, no, I hear it.
Sure.
I hear it still. Yeah.
Alright,
That's a
final
crazy
answers.
one.
How long? Days.
Days.
Are you lasting? Or minutes?
No, I think I can do definitely at least a day. I'd say 2 days because I'll get ferociously hungry to the point where I'll be like, look, call the fucking police, just get me something to eat. Do you get what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
I think 16 hours.
16 hours.
Yeah.
So you do like a full day.
Yeah.
You get to the night and then it's wraps.
Yeah, because I feel like at the night I'll start getting a bit sloppy. Forward.
Let your guard down.
Yeah, exactly.
So as you see the drone across the road, you're like, I'll give it a good 3 hours.
3
I'll be
hours.
tired.
Because it is one of those things you have to be on alert.
Yeah, you have to.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
like, if someone's looking at you for too long, you have to be like, okay,
I'll just give in. I'll be like,
You can't even move to babes. Imagine you see
Exactly.
a sweet one and you're like, yeah, but then you're like, is she staring at me because man's saucy or because
Man's on the TV around the
Yeah.
corner.
Ego will kill you with that, man.
bro?
Bro, yeah, I'm that guy.
That's how they'll get me down.
These times
I ain't
she
gonna
wants
lie
the 200. How much was the reward? 200 bags or 20?
Huh?
No, it wasn't that much. It was like,
Two?
is that two?
I know it was two.
There's
something.
no
was like
way.
20K, I think.
There's no
20K,
way.
yeah.
If it was
20K
200 bags, I'm snitching.
Yeah, it's 20K.
I'm snitching on the
But you
person.
need to find the guy.
I'm
I'll find
snitching
a fake guy.
on the first person who looks like
Yeah.
man. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I think there was like a Twitter.
You don't think I can find any of them dons in Bermondsey?
Yeah.
What?
But there was
No.
one guy who looked like him, and then
Yeah, someone handed him in.
Yeah.
Someone grabbed his arm and he thought, I'm trying to go home.
Hey, come here.
Yeah.
Your retirement plan. Your retirement plan. No.
Oh, what? Come on, that's nuts. But how long do you said 3 hours, innit?
Yeah, 3 hours.
3 hours.
Packed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say just less than, maybe like at a max 2 days. Without help.
So are we saying he did well then? If he did 3 days?
Yeah, but I'm disappointed.
I'm disappointed at distance. I'm impressed with the time. But I'm
No,
with the distance.
actually, no. I'm disappointed because he's ex-army.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be like in terms of survival.
be your
It's supposed to be
moment.
cut above the rest,
How you meant to
your
do this in
moment.
Baghdad if you can't even do it in simple?
Yeah, well.
bro.
Yeah.
No, man got caught in Chiswick. He's going towards the airport. He's got the wrong idea, man. I don't know what he's doing. Nah, man. What?
Oh, you want him to go to the ports, like catch a boat?
Me?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Because you're saying you were disappointed you went to the airport.
No, I just like go to somewhere else that's not as like.
What are you doing in Chiswick?
And plus, Chiswick is one of them areas where it's like, I'm not gonna say everyone's a Karen, but like these are responsible, wealthy, middle class people. They're going to call police.
Looking for that guy. Like,
I think you'll have better luck going to the ends. Because no one's talking to the police over there.
yeah.
I could last a week. If I'm in the right ends, I could last a week.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Them man can take me in. What? I've already committed a crime being out here, anyways.
yeah.
Come on, man.
Look at that too. I'll give you that one. But I wanted to touch on obviously we've been seeing a lot of world records, fees in terms of football and stuff. But I wanted to hear you guys' thoughts on like the money and the inflation, especially in the like Premier League as well.
Don't even get me started on that, bro. How much was Caicedo? 115.
Yeah. And Declan Rice was 105.
First of all,
Anyway.
I know you're burning. Yeah.
Well, because my club didn't spend 115 on.
Actually,
No, but the live one bet you though.
Yeah, but let's keep it focused. I've got Endo, man.
I can't lie, I kind of wanted Lavia to go Liverpool.
he should have gone.
Just for the
Liverpool.
competitiveness of the league.
Yeah. What's this
should've.
guy better? He's not even he didn't even wear the shirt yet. He hasn't worn
Well,
a
he's
training
injured.
shirt. But like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, I know.
Like, I don't know. Put it this way, like we all grew up and we're all around similar ages. Like I'm 21, you're what, like guys like 20, 21.
23.
Yeah, we grew up in a time where like we remember Torres for 50 mil.
And that was like, wow.
That was crazy.
Carroll for 35 mil is insane.
Yeah.
Like, it does. I don't know about you, but it does need a little bit of like detachment for me when I see these figures just like flying around, and it just becomes a point where it never stops. Like I remember at the start of the window, Caicedo was like, "Are they going to pay 70?" And by the end, it's just like we're going to drop 115, like it's no problem at all. How in the space of 1 month and the guy doesn't touch pitch once, do you inflate his price by like 40, 50 mil?
It's crazy.
And no one bats an eyelid.
Even
Like,
in January when Arsenal went in 75 mil,
Exactly.
I was like, yo.
In January as well. For a club
Mudryk
like Arsenal.
went from 60, Arsenal bidding 60, and then the next week Chelsea paying 95.
Yeah.
It's like,
Thank God we missed that bullet.
yeah. Thank God.
He'll come good, man.
Yeah.
In one of his 8 years.
Yeah. The Vitesse, Luco, Strasbourg, then what?
Hey, he worked for Mount.
Hey, he's going to Vitesse Arnhem with quickness. What are you talking about?
Yeah, when he's 26, he'll be hard. But
Nah, yeah, these transfer fees are crazy. Like, I can't lie, even Declan Rice for 105 mil.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm happy we got Declan Rice, but for 105 mil, it's like I've won, but at what cost?
Yeah.
You know?
105 mil.
Like,
Yeah.
How do you feel about the argument that it's not your money?
I mean, I hear it. It's not my money, but at the
I
same
mean,
time,
that's what, as a Chelsea fan, that's what I have to say to us.
Oh, it's never been your money.
He
Never touched that.
But yeah, that's what I have to do to sleep at that, because yeah, the money we've been throwing around.
That's the thing, because I think the only thing you can really compare it to is that where else could that money have gone? Like, I never really fucked with the it's not my money thing, because I think, okay, it's not my 105 mil that's gone on Declan Rice, but could that money have been split and spent elsewhere better?
Yeah.
That's when I start getting angry. But
100%.
if we're looking at Declan Rice as 105, and you think the alternative is what? Caicedo for 115 or Lavia for 60 or Gravenberch for 40? Does it look that bad in the context of that? Maybe not. But
Yeah,
it's
I'm trying to
still
think.
jars. Like, it's still jars.
There's not really anyone who's on Declan Rice's
to be honest,
level.
and you have to remember
Facts.
there's English tax as well.
Yep.
Because of the whole homegrown player quota.
And you know when you're copping from these, like, I don't want to say that because the guys outside, but smaller teams.
You're
You got bust through the doors. Play drama.
We're massive.
You have to think with these smaller teams as well. Like, there's always going to be an extra element of like, this guy is more valuable to this club than he will be for Arsenal. Like, he was West Ham's heart and soul. He's Arsenal's one of Arsenal's key players. Don't get me wrong, but he ain't the guy like he was. I think same thing with Caicedo as well. So
100%.
it's sticky.
I think the worst thing is that like when you see someone like Caicedo, because he went for 150 mil, people are like Kante immediately.
Yeah,
And
Yeah,
Kante was established.
he was.
Like he was a league winner at least.
Kante was even a bit of a steal, wasn't he? Like 30 mil.
30 mil.
Yeah, that was
When Arsenal
nuts.
turned him down. Because you said you had Xhaka and
Bro.
Coquelin.
Bro. Do you know the worst part is, yeah?
That's when I
I
knew
was
Wenger was
actually,
seen
I was away that whole week. So I didn't even know that Arsenal had made contact with Kante, that he wanted to come. I was thinking, bro,
You
started
about
the
that
week-
whole team that summer. I remember you was going for Vardy. I remember guys were printing Mahrez on the back of the shirt.
Yo,
That was-
Mahrez would have been stupid
Mahrez
at
would have
Arsenal.
been insane.
What?
Sanchez on one side, Ozil, Mahrez.
Yeah, that would have been nuts. That would have been the league. Yeah, that would have been nuts.
That would have been
Fumbled.
crazy.
Crazy fumble.
But we didn't want to pay 60 mil.
Yeah.
And I can't lie to you, at the time, I hear it. At the time, I kind of hear it.
Really?
Like 60 mil.
Yeah, but you
that was
weren't
what 2016.
Yeah, 60 mil.
60 mil in 2016, bro. Come on.
How much when do you buy Pepe?
2019.
Okay, I'll give you that. Then.
Did you
Was
get
there
it?
like a transfer that made you like be like, I don't care anymore? Like actually switch off and be like, I'm really not invested.
What do you mean by not invested?
Like
Like you
there's
thought
a-
this guy's
'cause-
dog or like?
No, like not even dog. It's just like because you care about money in it. You care when
Yeah.
your club overpays. Like I remember when Liverpool matched Arsenal's bid for Thomas Lemar for like 92 mil on deadline.
did you guys
day.
match it?
Yeah, we matched it
Oh,
because you
mad.
bid it one out and then we panicked and then we matched it. Basically,
know
what we did for
how funny that-
Caicedo.
Bro.
Yeah, what he's turned out to be. Do you know
Yeah,
how
I know.
funny
Could
that
you
is?
imagine like if we went through with that? Like,
Do you know-
at that point, I was like, I can't invest myself
But
in
at
this
the same
because these
time-
guys are just
At the same
they're
time, Klopp
dogstick.
has got something different running.
Yeah,
I don't know why. I'm just gonna pay you.
Yeah. No,
It
when I
cooked
saw
a
that
little,
bid, I
but-
was like, I was almost, I almost conceded to the fact that it's gonna get accepted because it's 92 mil.
Yeah.
But so Monaco accepted it, but I think so he declined because the deadline was on the day that France were playing.
Yeah, he had a game
And
in
it-
like 2 hours.
Yeah, he's like
And he's like, how can I do a medical in time? And then still play
exactly.
the game.
So that fell apart. But do you know what? There's been bids, yeah, where I'm like, if this goes through,
Yeah.
I don't even care about the money, bro. And the thing is, I don't know why most people don't know about this because it was on Sky Sports as well. But when Arsenal bid 150 mil for Mbappe, I was like, huh? Before he went to PSG. Or it was 120, I think.
Yes, I do
Something
remember.
like that. I said, huh?
Because Wenger knew from young he was.
Yeah,
I
because he was
think
there.
it's
Bro, he was in Mbappe's house like 2 years
Yeah,
prior, or
yeah.
whatever. No, the
Wenger's
year
always
before.
got a story
actually.
like that, you know.
Yeah, because he had that same
Knows
story with
someone's
Kante,
mum,
'cause-
knows someone's daughter, went to school with someone's daughter. He knew the player.
Do you know what the maddest part is? Yeah, you know. So like, I don't know if you might see because you guys are other fans, innit? But like, there's a picture of Mikel Arteta and I think Xavi Alonso when they were kids together,
Yes.
and then in the back is Arsene Wenger.
Yeah, he's just there.
What?
No reason
Like,
to be there.
What? Like, what? Bro, you're French. What's going on? Like, I don't. No. Wenger has
with
too
these
many
Spanish
stories
kids.
like that. Like, what do you mean?
Because I remember watching one interview of him. He was like, "Yeah, they were begging me to accept a young Kante," and I was like, "Nah."
Bro,
Yeah,
even
he was going to, but it was like, "Nah."
bro, Valverde was on trial at Arsenal for 2 weeks or 3
I never even
weeks.
knew that until last week.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Ibrahimovic was on trial. Oh, actually, we wanted to sign him. Want to put him on trial. You guys say you don't do trial. Arsenal, like, cool.
Fair, man. He backed it up. What do you mean? He's an all-time
said,
top scorer at PSG. Oh,
Are you a bit?
No, come on,
Are you a bit
yes.
Are you a bit funny about Zlatan?
Do you know what it is? Yeah.
I'll hear you out. I
think-
think we're on the same wave.
Yeah. No,
actually, get what you want to say off.
because don't get me wrong. Zlatan was a bad boy. Yeah. Like in terms of his career, yeah, great. The guy did very, very good things. But I feel like it's a lot more. People love Zlatan the character more than they actually like Zlatan
Yeah,
the
bro.
player. And I feel like that's what kind of boosts his stocks whenever people talk about Zlatan. It's just because the guy is a very arrogant and like a very arrogant and sort of quote unquote fearless character.
Guys want to be Zlatan. They see them. They look at him and they think like there's a huge alpha male.
So do you
thing
guys
there.
think he's overrated?
No, I think he's overhyped, but
think
he's
he's
had
a
a
bit
very, very
overhyped,
good
yeah.
career. Let's not get that twisted. The
Okay, I
guy's
just
been
wanna-
ridiculous.
just
No.
wanna see
I do
what-
think his career up until the age of 30 was a little bit meaty. I think the fact that like I always think there's guys that overperform later in their career, we act like they were great for the entirety. And it's a very different example, but take like James Milner still playing like for Liverpool. Hear me out. Listen, like when James Milner playing for Liverpool when he's like 34, everyone's like, oh, he's been class for 15 years. Same thing with Giroud. Like everyone was like, oh, Giroud's scoring so many goals and he's so old at this age. He's been doing it for so
That
long.
one I believe is
like
overhyped.
Giroud at 26 was shit. Like, let's be real. Like
I
let's be
wouldn't-
real.
I
Let's
wouldn't-
be
I wouldn't-
real.
If he is who you
Shit
think
is
he
harsh. I'd
Yeah,
say,
that
but
is harsh, but I get what you mean.
like-
but let's be real though. He did lead Montpellier to a Liga.
Yeah,
Do
facts.
you know what I mean?
Facts.
That season
No,
he
but
was nuts.
If the way people talk about him now, Because that's why is he all time.
Yeah, because he's
All-time
from
France,
yeah.
If the way people spoke about him once he broke that record,
Like,
if he was that
legend,
guy
man.
when you guys had him, you would have won the league
Twice.
Clearly.
Of course.
Yeah, twice. Yeah, clearly.
100%.
It's funny because he's in Montpellier stint, Arsenal.
And then
Chelsea,
it's like towards the
AC
it was like towards the
Milan,
end of Arsenal, you went like that, and then he dipped a little bit, and then
when
Chelsea.
He was
and
like your sixth man, basically coming off the bench and stuff. But like I said, it was like,
Yeah.
here's the role.
Every single sub appearance, the guy bagged.
Bagged.
It was like,
Always
and
bagged.
in the air, is Giroud.
clear.
Is Giroud.
Yeah, once you guys learn how to use him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I remember at the time we had Giroud, like, is it and Aubameyang? No.
Yeah.
No,
'cause
we
you went
didn't.
for the.
He went
in that
in
Aubameyang.
that Aubameyang little
Yeah.
domino effect thing. But we had him, like, is it, and someone else. And I was thinking, why don't...
Sanchez, like.
Yeah, maybe Sancho.
Perez, remember Perez for a little bit? Lucas Perez?
Yeah, he got done dirty though. I
Yeah,
can't
he
lie to
did.
you.
Because again, he was always bagged, but then you never see him for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, I always said that
That's
we
a
should have
funny
played.
team.
We should have played Lacazette and Giroud together. Like Lacazette behind Giroud, because
Lacazette
Lacazette
was a good creator,
yeah.
but wasn't actually that great at 9.
Yeah, but to go back onto the whole transfer fee thing, like, I don't know, there's certain, like, even, I can't lie to you, even Darwin Nunez for like 90 is a bit
Yeah,
wild.
I remember like I should be gassed. Like we've just
can't
signed a
lie.
big number 9, like spent 90 million. I'm looking at the phone like, okay,
I hear it though.
you hear it, you see something.
I see so.
What do you see, bro? What do you
see- so you
know
see-
when Mahrez, St. Maximin, all those are like, oh, there's no entertainers. Darwin Nunez gives you that. He gives me the. He'll score 23. Haaland
Okay,
will score
but-
38, but everyone
No,
will be
no, no.
like,
Listen,
Nunez, man.
bro. I think
Nunez looks like he's going to get the streets. I can feel it. 15 goals last year and he had the streets a bit.
Let me tell you something. Nunez is entertaining for a different reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
He's
what
entertaining.
If he was your number 9 right now, you would not be entertained. Like,
Hold on, I hate it.
Exactly.
I hate it.
really? Yeah,
Because Liverpool
exactly.
have beautiful PR, like.
Yeah.
Because Werner had similar goal
the same
contribution.
thing.
Yeah,
Do you know
it's
what I feel like
Just
Nunez is
Tossi's
going to
a
be?
bit toxic.
I feel like Nunez is going to be like Cavani.
Brilliant
Like-
movement, no finishing.
Yeah. Like, he will miss, give him 4 chances, he will miss 2 or 3.
Let's be real though.
But he will leave with something.
If Nunes has a career like Cavani,
Yeah, that's
Still very, oh, 100%. Solid career.
Great career, but you always think about like it's just not.
Because even when people talk about Cavani, like, bro, the guy used to miss sitters. Like,
He must.
no,
I
no,
think
no,
he
no.
must be the best
at
player
PSG,
that's known.
At PSG, the amount of I remember we played them one time in the
the
Champions
game.
League,
Yes.
and I was like, bro, how you not like? Cool, we're not playing that well right now, but how you not scoring?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on? They had Cavani, Lavezzi, all these other ballers, and I'm thinking, bro, Lavezzi kept putting on the plate for him. He's not bagging.
No, he's good though.
I think we even ended up beating him over one leg or whatever. I was like, bro, what's going on?
Yeah. Really funny player.
Yeah, Cavani is one of them players where, like,
He might be the best player that's known for missing. Like actually known for not scoring enough. Because again, he'd still get 20 a season.
yeah.
But like we
What,
were
is
talking about him.
Is he
Like,
better than Jesus?
yes. No.
I don't like that reference that you put there, though.
like,
No, but Jesus has been playing he was at City for a while.
Yeah, but he wasn't. That's different because Cavani was playing as a 9.
Yeah.
Jesus was never actually had a stint like that as a 9 because they had Aguero. And then even when Aguero was injured, Pep was like, all right, cool, play right wing. Like, come on, man.
I think Pep knew, man. Pep knew not to play him up front.
No, but
I think Pep knew as well.
last year he got what, 9 goals or 10 goals? And he was injured for like a huge chunk of that
Do
season.
you look at him and think he's a bag, man? Like,
I didn't say he's a bag.
Are you confident in him as like your number 9 is for like a title winning team? If that's what you want to be.
Yeah. Reason I am is because he's the best false 9 you can get, I think. And when I say best false 9, is because of how he drops deep into midfield and wins the ball, his dribbling ability, and then his knack for getting into that position, even though his finishing isn't top tier, the fact that he's in that position and he's there making defenders panic and think, okay, this guy's here, he's in the box. Even if he doesn't score, it's creating that fear and then providing for other players. Like, if he makes a dart and run to the 6-yard box, that's going to attract at least one defender. And a lot of our goals that we've been scoring recently, especially off the wings, is when we cut it back towards like the semicircle, back towards the 18-yard box or even the penalty spot, which isn't the striker's position. That's where Odegaard was getting a lot of his goals last season. So that's why I don't mind.
Even the Man United goal when it cut back across the goal.
Exactly. I don't even mind Jesus as a 9 because at the end of the day, yeah, the guy will get us like 10 to 15 goals. Would I want him to get 20, 25? 100%. But I don't think that's his role in this team.
and I think he makes like the wingers better as well.
Yeah, he
I feel
does.
like he creates good chances for them.
Yeah, and the fact that he just like is able to. I feel like the difference between someone like him and Lacazette is that Lacazette didn't have that dog in him. Do you know what I mean?
Slow.
Like he was very
I feel like
lethargic.
him and those wingers, he was at the end of like his pace. Like I feel like when we first came into the league,
maybe if he played with like
he
a
had
prime
legs.
Saka and Martin,
Yeah.
now we
Yeah.
see a different player.
Maybe, yeah.
I do.
that's
Yeah,
But you get what I mean? Like he's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, when he was like 30, was he 30? How old was he? Like 28,
his
29?
last season, probably.
yeah.
Yeah, he was around
He
that
cost
age.
you. He
No,
really
but-
cost you.
Can't lie to you, Lacazette was something else because, bro, there was one game. I think it was against Olympiacos, maybe. The game that we ended up losing, where the guy was through on goal, running, finished. I was really like, yeah, hit post. I said, huh? Like, you know the ones where you can't even fathom like what just
Do you remember
happened?
the Tottenham game away at Wembley last minute?
Oh, when he had like three different chances.
When he had I think he came on late and he managed to miss like 3 chances in 10 minutes. That's when I knew
Yeah.
that was his first season, and Wenger knew.
No, was it his first? No, it was his second.
I feel like I don't know.
I think it was his second.
Maybe it was his second. I feel like it was his first season because I think like, after that they said, yeah, Aubameyang. In 6 months they called Aubameyang. Imagine like, and you have to think at the time as well. Arsenal hadn't signed a striker for
it was the second season. Yeah, it was the second season.
Because when Lacazette came, that was like the first striker you signed basically since Giroud. And within the space of like 6 months or however long it was, they called Aubameyang. We got again.
And Aubameyang, for those 2 years,
Yeah, he was nice.
maybe even
Underrated, bro.
3,
So underrated.
bro.
So underrated.
You think so?
Underrated.
Yeah, because people weren't
because it ended badly.
people
then-
weren't even trying to call him world class at the time.
Exactly.
Like, come on, man. The guy.
I guess that's obviously late.
He would hunt goals in the worst team. There was no creation in that team. Ozil had a bad back. The wingers weren't there anymore. Pepe was, I don't know what he was doing. Danny Ceballos spinning around like,
Yeah.
Dennis Suarez.
oh,
No.
Yeah.
Guendouzi.
Guendouzi had talent, but where that talent leading him, I don't know. Where that talent is leading him, I don't know. But
I don't know how we
yeah,
got here.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, transfer fees are a crazy one still. I don't know, but at the end of the day, it's not my money in it. So
I guess so.
Yeah, but so like, who's one player you guys would think, yeah, like back in the day? Because I've been seeing people say Roy Keane would be like 150 mil. Who's one player like back in the day you
Probably.
think would go for like crazy money today?
CR7. The fact that he went for 80 mil, what was it 2009?
Yeah,
I think.
that's
And obviously at the time that was very
That's
crazy.
money.
a Ballon d'Or winner as well.
Yeah.
Bro, if that was CR7 today,
Yeah,
he's going for more than Neymar, I think.
yeah,
Yeah.
Because Neymar went for 220.
yeah,
Yeah, it's 300.
I think.
yeah, 300.
It's 300. It's 300. Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna go for something.
Champions League
Who's
winner.
like a not that great player? Not that great, but like who's like a non-world class player that you think? Like take a guy like Michael Carrick, quality player.
80 mil probably. You
No,
know?
I still think you're getting
Today?
I think you're getting into 60s, 70s.
today you're getting him.
Well, after Tottenham,
Yeah.
Yeah, 80 mil, bro.
Like Tottenham, because
No,
Tottenham in
no,
that
I
same
think-
boat as West Ham, like,
think-
kind of were with Declan Rice.
I think he's going for that James Madison money. 45.
45 on a snip.
no, on a I don't
a
think so.
snip.
I don't think
50,
so.
45, 50, 100.
I think talent wise, I get what you're saying, but I think
No, I'm not even saying talent wise. I'm just saying overall like profile of the player. Where it's like, yeah, people know he's a baller, but he's not really appreciated in that higher price bracket.
Ward Prowse type thing.
Yeah, like
75.
huh?
75.
No, he's going for maximum 65.
I can't remember how old
Yeah,
he
I
was when he
think,
left
yeah.
Tottenham, but I think if he was like 23, 24, I think you're looking at sort of 60s, 70s.
Bro,
Yeah.
Santi Cazorla today, 100 mil player,
Yeah.
100 mil player.
Probably.
That's not even
How
that
much
long
did you
ago,
pay?
but
How much did you pay?
17.5, I think it was.
That's a bargain.
Insane.
Yeah, that was what 2013, something like that.
That's a
deal.
bargain.
Yeah, I think it was 17.5.
Podolski? I'm just thinking of
Which
guys.
Podolski?
I'm talking late. Oh, I don't know. When was
Arsenal Podolski?
When was Podolski's prime?
I'd say like
Because I just remember him scoring bangers. I don't remember him.
Yeah,
I'd probably say like
I don't remember
2000
our prime.
I'd probably say like maybe 2008 to
yeah.
12 or 11 because he did get a couple injuries and whatnot.
I'm thinking.
but-
I'm still thinking that prime. thinking 60s, 70s. I'm thinking like Mahrez money when he went to
Yeah.
Man City because
50
there was
probably.
something there that like same with Arshavin. Arshavin would be Mudryk money
Yeah.
because it was
100.
that same thing where you seen him play a few times like the Euros or
Arshavin
like,
was actually
and then
a
actually
madman.
arrive and deliver. Like,
He hit the ground running.
he
I'll
broke
never
my-
forget Arsenal
he
Liverpool
broke my
4-4.
heart, man. He broke my heart.
The thing is, I was even in Nigeria watching that game.
The guys do this to this day, I will still rattle me.
Oh my goodness! Nah, that game was too
you
right
got
foot,
hate.
left foot.
Yeah, he was. That little stare.
Bro,
Headache.
Arshavin, I think at the time was one of like you could actually make a case for him to be like, yo, this guy is probably the best player in the league. Probably the best player in the league at the time. For that run that he had, yeah, crazy.
Purple patch player in terms of like guys I want in like the prime of their form.
Yeah.
I think he's one of the guys that like in Premier League history that not in the whole of Premier League history, but underrated Premier League history. Arshavin up top was
underrated.
Underrated Premier League.
Yeah.
Nah,
I ain't taking him over like prime guys, but like
yeah. Like if we're not talking about the
I'm
obvious,
talking about Ronaldo's and Suarez and Perez or whatever.
Yeah, he's absolute baller. Who else is someone? You know,
I think Essien will go for crazy money.
Yeah,
Yes.
I hear it.
Especially like
That Caicedo money.
Essien, Caicedo, and then Mikel Lavia.
Wait, say that again, sorry?
Essien with Caicedo money,
Yeah.
and then John Obi Mikel with Lavia money.
Yeah,
A little bit worse, but still solid player. But you're still paying like a good
good
chunk.
60
Yeah,
mil,
yeah.
Maybe someone like Ramirez.
He might go for
Because
Because
Ramirez,
you know back then,
he's like not even Mudrik. Like I just see like Liverpool buying him and thinking.
I was thinking Brighton buy him.
yeah,
Brighton buy him before Chelsea buy him.
Yeah.
Because they're like, I see something there. Like,
exactly.
yeah, I hear
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And then Chelsea come and pick Caicedo.
Yeah, he's that Brazilian man over there with the
Yeah.
braces. Yeah, bring him here. Yeah.
Like, I used to think Ramirez was so sick.
Bro, Ramirez was
Like he
just,
was good, but like, I used to think like, nah, this guy's crazy.
he was actually everywhere.
Yeah.
I'll never forget when he chipped Victor Valdez from like just outside the box. I think it was crazy. Yeah,
Ramirez was crazy.
I don't know, man. Prices nowadays are just like I think even how much was Henry was what 14 mil or something ridiculous.
Yeah.
How much would you go for now? But I don't.
Mbappe money probably or a bit
Nah.
more.
See now this might sound controversial, but I don't think he'd even go for that much. The reason I say that,
Well, it depends when he went to Arsenal.
yeah, because
No, I'm talking about the first Mbappe transfer.
What, 180?
yeah, 180.
180. I think
Yeah, no,
he'd go
he
for
wouldn't. No,
You don't think so?
Wait, to Arsenal?
because at the time, 'cause
Yeah,
obviously-
are we talking about how good the player was at the time? Because you know that
Yeah.
Henry was like,
it's not like he was whack or anything.
Yeah.
It's just like he was.
I think
he
he's
was.
like a-
He wasn't getting played a lot because he was at Juve. He wasn't getting played that much. And even when he was getting played,
he was like,
I can't remember who the manager was at the time, but was trying to make him a left wing back. It was. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't think he'd go.
It's
He'd
hard
probably
to
go for
compare
like
him to a
50 or
modern
40.
player. Yeah,
and
I'm
then,
thinking like
do you know, it could be a thing where it's like obviously, people are gonna say I'm crazy for this, whatever. But you could go for like that Odegaard type of money where it's like, yeah, this guy he's young, he's
yeah,
young,
Yeah,
and,
that's a
and
very
he has
good
talent or
comparison,
whatever.
yeah.
But the team don't really care if he goes,
Yeah.
and then he goes and he's banging,
Yeah.
and then you're gonna, do you know what I mean? So I feel like,
because you clarified that it was before you went to Arsenal. So
yeah, if it was something else, then if it was after,
If it was prime,
Arsenal,
like if it was like when like Real Madrid were coming in for him in like 2004-ish, when he should have won the Ballon d'Or with Nedved, then it was 250s.
Oh,
Like, it's
100.
250.
he was the best. He was the best player in the world.
yeah.
That
In his
season,
prime years as well.
what?
Yeah, he was crazy.
2020, double.
Bro,
Like Russ.
Man was, bro, man was making defenders like Maldini and Cannavaro look regular.
Yeah, he was
Regular.
Yeah, he was going
Regular.
crazy.
Bro, no.
He was going crazy.
Oh, that
You know, if Drogba didn't exist, I would have supported Arsenal.
huh?
You know, if Drogba didn't exist, I would have supported Arsenal. Cause, like,
Bro, Henry is.
I was that close. It was just. was like, nah,
Henry
he's
is
from
Henry's
Africa,
ridiculous,
player.
man. Absolutely ridiculous. Nah.
But he's one player from your club's past that you guys would bring to your future squad. Or your squad right now.
I think.
You know what? I might. Oh, to this current squad now. What do we need? This current Arsenal team is kind of smoky still. I might bring in. Oh no, but I might. Oh, I was gonna say Patrick Vieira.
Yeah, that's what I'm sure.
I was gonna say that.
But the Havertz thing
Where's
was
he
a bit of a
playing?
cop out there. Like imagine Partey and Rice is in the midfield.
Yeah, no, that's how I'm looking at it.
Also, he will replace Partey.
Yeah.
All right.
No,
No, he-
that's it.
Yeah, no, you play. No, you play.
He
Nah,
replaces
right.
Partey. He
Nah, he
replaces
replaces
Partey.
Yeah. No, only because like we played Vieira and like Gilberto at times, and Gilberto was more of the
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Whereas Vieira was that as well, but he also got up and got goals, which is why I was thinking, would I put him as the 8 or would I put him as the 6? Do you know what I mean?
I guess he would work well with Partey, but
100%.
I would replace him.
Yeah. Or yeah, Vieira's there for one.
Who do you think, Patrick?
Liverpool squad right now.
I like Lucas Leiva,
Man, so we need a DM
Fabio
ASAP.
Aurelio. You know?
Oi, throwback Aurelio, crazy. Might as well say
I'm thinking
Xabi Alonso.
Suarez. I'm honestly thinking Suarez because I'm not that our midfield is even set right now, but I have a little bit of faith that something's coming in there. And I look up front and I'm just like, if there's one thing that's, I'm not gonna say it's the one thing that's holding us back, but like Suarez and Salah.
I would say Fabinho for you guys though.
Fabinho, what? Just go.
I have my hopes.
That
I
shit.
forget.
We did that shit.
No, but like, think about how good
Prime
it was.
Fabinho.
Prime Fabinho for that, they're sorted.
I mean, I could go
but-
similar to you with Vieira and say Gerrard because
that's-
this guy's always going to fit in and always got.
Or you could even go back to say like
then you still
Xavi,
have the
you could even say Xavi Alonso.
I could say Xavi Alonso as well.
But you still have the like 6 problem though.
Yeah,
That
it's like,
wasn't really a 6 like that.
What do you mean?
He's more of like a deep line playmaker.
Yeah, but he's still that 6. He's
Xavi
still
could
he's
do it.
he's the
Gerrard
same.
would be a bit tough, but Xavi could.
He's
do
he's
it.
the same. He's the same way. He's the same 6. The same way Busquets is a 6. It's
Okay,
just a
yeah,
different. It's just a different role.
Jorginho, same thing.
Yeah, like that type of deep line playmaker, or you're a G star, or that.
You don't
sort
think
of,
that midfield's still with Trent as well? That midfield's a bit shaky in terms of defensively.
Nah, because I think if you're the thing is, I think what a lot of people tend to forget is a lot of the best teams. Whenever we think about the best teams that I've ever played, or the best teams in our leagues, or best teams that have won Champions Leagues, yeah, their backline is very solid usually, but when you look at their midfield over the years, it's never like they had 2 rock solid defensive midfielders in one. Look, ball is ball, and if you have someone at the base of your midfield that understands football, if you had someone like Busquets in that Liverpool team. Even I get defensive awareness is good, but he's not someone who's going to be lunging at all the attackers like a destroyer like Casemiro or ever. If you had someone who's a different type of 6, who just knows how to control the game,
Rodri.
you are fine. You're fine.
Rodri's a good example.
Yeah, even Rodri. The guy does get exposed defensively at times, but the way he controls the game, bro.
I'm just thinking about Trent, to be fair.
Yeah, but even if you have control in the game, you
That's
won't.
so true.
You're not only protecting yourself, you're protecting other players as well.
Think about like when you guys you actually play football in real life. The games that you struggle in most is when you just can't get the ball back from the opposition. You're there just chasing.
You're
all
just
day.
running
Because as soon
around.
and the moment you get the ball, they're already onto you.
Exactly.
It's like if you can suffocate the opposition to the point where they just don't create anything, because it doesn't matter. Like the only times you're ever going to get hit are on transition, and in transition, okay, Busquets is going to get out, but so's Fabinho.
So is
Rodri.
everyone.
So is everyone because it's already 3v2.
And then that's when you rely on your other players
on
to
your Van Dijks
sort
to
of,
sort it out, or your Salibas
There we
or
go.
whatever. So yeah.
So that could potentially be what Klopp is trying to do, and maybe no one is really whoever he's identifying
Endo.
to play.
Stocks going up.
Yeah, or
Yeah,
even
I'm
Bajcetic.
investing.
You never know.
He said his name right as well. I can't share that.
Because he's,
The guys in the cock got Stefan lad.
but yeah, like he seems pretty good. He seems good on the ball.
Very
like,
nice.
do you know what I mean? That could be what Klopp is trying to do. We never know. We never know.
I'll bring Hazard back, man.
You can do that shit right now.
I know, but he's waiting, man.
you know he's waiting for his phone to
You
ring.
know, I'll literally call him up and pay his wages or something if I could, man.
You know he keeps texting Bodie like, Modric's not doing too well.
No, but they would bring, like, Burnley would bring him back, though.
I know he would.
Yeah, it's 'cause he's texting
Fans
Abramovich.
on side, came out with a scarf.
Nah.
But yeah, Prime Hazard. Like, because I feel like this team needs, like, creativity and someone to just make it tick a bit. Because I feel like Sterling...
I was gonna
He's
say
trying to
Sterling-
do that.
Sterling is-
He's
No,
trying
but-
to do that this season.
No, but Sterling hasn't got finishers, like, next to him like that. So I don't think we're utilising him. I like Sterling just to be, like, a 20 goal per season and create a bit, but... I don't like it when
You want
he's
him as
just,
a finisher rather than a creator.
Yeah, I don't
Interesting.
really like him as a...
But he's never really been well.
He was.
Not for years.
I think his
When
best
Aguero
role.
got injured.
Yeah, he stepped
He
up.
stepped up, yeah.
I think his best
When
role
you
was when he
look at
plays
his-
for England though.
We
And
didn't
I
get
think
his chances though.
yeah.
Like when he got a lot of those goals, it was those cross-field tap-ins or
Win is a win, man. I do not care, man. I don't want tough finishes. I just want goals, man.
no. But I'm saying you have to look at.
No,
how
but
he
I
got
knew that when we signed him, that he wasn't going to be scoring these worldies. Like,
But the thing is about Sterling is that he come out with a worldie every now and then, like a like a
Long cut
curler.
in,
Yeah, you're like, I'm still that guy, you know.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, outside Hazard and Kunku, Jackson and
Bench
Sterling.
7.
Ooh,
that would be cool.
I'd bring back prime RVP. Are you crazy?
Yeah.
Because RVP kind of had it all.
RVP over Henry. RVP over Henry.
No, but I'd bring him back because
Yeah, it'll make more sense for this current squad.
for this current squad, I think because someone who can just
But if we're talking like we talk about Jesus before in terms of like a facilitator. Henry was a better facilitator. Don't get me wrong, Van Persie's playmaking was underrated.
Yeah.
Like, very good playmaking.
Henry's a better probably. Yeah, well, no, not probably. He's a better all-round player and better playmaker and forward. Get it, but. If you just want someone to bang goals consistently,
Every time
and still play make,
But we're just taking his prime. We're not taking like his whole
prime RVP. Are you crazy?
I was saying the injuries that will piss you guys off.
Bro, 30 goal season RVP. I'm taking
them 12 games a year you get magic.
We went through hell with that guy,
Yeah.
and then he was cold for like 3 years.
Yeah.
nuts, you
What
know.
a funny player.
Yeah, I can't lie. Someone on Twitter said this, innit? Like, not me. It definitely wasn't me. Like, but we know him. He said that Martinelli has like matched RVP's legacy in Arsenal.
Hell no.
Hey,
That's
I don't know.
insane.
Hell no.
Or something along them lines. I might be.
Can you name like 3 Martinelli goals off the top of your head right now?
The one
100%.
against Chelsea
Yep.
when he burnt the thing.
Yep.
And then
Thanks a
that
lot
was
for
it.
watching, guys. I really appreciate this.
I'm not gonna appreciate that slander. What?
People go onto Haaland for scoring the same type of goals.
Oh, it's the same thing to be fair.
Martinelli's up there, you know.
No, he's not.
I think he
What's your
scores
favorite?
kind of the
What's your
similar
favorite
type of
Martinelli
goals.
moment?
Favorite
Other than that,
What,
other than-
moment or goal?
No, give me top 3 again. I was
Top 3 goals, yeah?
because everyone's got that one.
And he's an Arsenal version.
No,
Everyone's got a one where Kante fell over.
The one against Chelsea is definitely up there
Of
because
course,
of
of
everything.
course.
Kante was even like that. Yeah, that one. I'm gonna say the goal against Liverpool last season,
Yeah, okay. I'll give
I'll
that.
give you that
I'll
one.
give you that.
and then I'm gonna say the goal in his first season against. It was in the Europa League. I can't remember exactly who it was against.
Free
but
kick.
No. It was the game where he almost scored a hat trick. It was when he scored the first header, which is even crazy because the way he headed the ball was
do
a
you
bit
know what
weird.
he's talking about,
But
actually?
the second goal is because when he was dribbling, kind of lost it, turned around, like he didn't even look, turned around and banged it far post in.
Against who?
It was against, I think it was Slavia Prague or one of those teams.
teams.
No, but still, like it was just then because that was his first season. He was raw 18-year-old from the 4th tier of Brazil, and it's like it's so instinctive. I was like, yeah, we might have something special here.
Fair play.
Might have something special.
If he moved you more than RVP, I'm not going to tell you not to.
Oh no, RVP was crazy.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying, but you're saying you've surpassed legacy. Like.
But I guess
Oh no,
We
I
have to
didn't say
give.
that. I didn't say that.
Someone we know
Someone said it. I just wanted to bring it to you guys'
But I guess
attention.
RVP was injured a lot before he hit his prime.
Yeah.
So it was a bit more. Whereas like Martinelli had that one season.
If we're going
and then-
season for season, right now, like Martinelli is technically ahead.
On
Like,
track, yeah.
on
But
track, right?
one thing I will say, RVP is the greatest volleyer of the ball I think I've ever seen in my life.
You know what? I wanted to. I
not
thought you were
mad
going to
at
say
that.
something else. I'll give you that one.
No mad at that. The only other guy that comes to mind is maybe Scholes, because Scholes used to let them rip. But
Yeah,
But I feel like every goal
lie,
back
man.
then-
No. I'm not even, you're 20 talking about skulls. Lie, man. Allow it. I'm not even trying to hear that. Sorry. Nah. RVP? Bro, even... Nah. Thing is, the goals he scored... there's so many goals that this guy scored where the volleys is just mad. Like, there's the one Alex Song chipped it over. Literally just like the
Everton one is-
posting in the technique was crazy. Even when you think about when he left United, the ball from Rooney over the top against Villa.
Yeah, that was nuts.
That like there's no one that he could tell me
It does look.
volleyed the ball better than
I'll give you
RVP.
volleys.
I'll give you volleys actually. Yeah.
I'll give you volleys.
Like the guy was, and then he banged 3 cases. Don't even let me get emotional. RVP was actually crazy, man.
That's crazy.
He was hated. I think, like, not to make it too basketball, but like, that's probably the closest move I think to like the KD shit. Like, do you remember like his first few games at United, where it was just like, you think like if Twitter was what it was now back then,
Oh, my
every
goodness.
touch. I remember they lost their first game. Man United lost their first game to Everton. Everyone in the country hated this guy. Like joining the ops at that point. At that point as well, it was just. I can't think of a move like that since.
For a paltry 24 mil.
Yeah, I think that's the closest thing to KD, you know. Because I was gonna say Sol Campbell, but it's not like
He didn't,
Tottenham weren't
'cause he
loved
wasn't-
like OKC.
yeah, and they also weren't competing at the same level.
Yeah.
Like, Arsenal were close them times. Like,
Yeah,
and he was also
we were
carrying.
relatively close. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a couple seasons, we finished
Yeah.
second, third, or do you know what I mean? Like, but it's what it is. Like I was. Oh, don't get me wrong, I was pissed, especially when he scored against us. I was pissed, but
And celebrated as well.
celebrated as well. I was like, Robin, what are you doing?
Still got the shirt on.
I was like, Robin, what are you doing? Like, why you
these
doing this?
years
You can't see me
meant
crying,
nothing.
bro. What's going on? Nah, and then they won the league, and I was like, fair. But I got justice because the next season he stunk, so it was alright.
Sold his soul for 1 league title.
First, man.
First. Arsenal's still waiting.
First, man.
Hey, don't get. Hold on. I just, yeah. You only got one.
Yeah.
You only got one. Yeah, that's just.
Oh, first, man.
Oh, man, match Leicester City and Blackburn, and he's getting.
Oh,
what's
is
going
that what
on?
we're doing?
Yeah.
Football side of 92. I'll tell you what, Graham Souness, mate. You want to put your medals on the table.
That's okay, medals on the table. Let's go medal for medal. That's hilarious.
Oh, no, I hear that, man. Oh, that's funny though. No.
No, it is. Yeah, but
Do you know, can I
Yeah,
ask this one question? I know it's not even part of what we said we're going to talk about, but what's one player from like a rival team that you wish you had on like your team back in the day?
Back in the day, who jarred me the most?
One player I'm going to say, one of my favourite strikers, Fernando Torres. He was just too, like, it was, everything about him was just cool. And then he was, Fernando Torres for me. Is,
that I wish was on our team. Though. I'm trying to think.
and especially at the time, Fernando Torres, crazy.
Hazard's up there, definitely. RVP's up there.
I would have said Hazard, but we tried to get him as well. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I don't really want rival fans players like that, you know.
no, it's like one player. It's like
so
they're
jealous
just
of
so good. You just wish they.
Rooney maybe, because Rooney just used to annoy me. Because it would just be like he'll like go like 3 games missing and then come back and always score. Always be on Sky as well. Always be on Sky.
No, there's certain players that love Sky Sports.
yeah. Play for the
Exactly.
cameras. Yeah.
Really, Gerrard. Those type.
Yeah.
Even Hazard loved it.
Hazard loved the
No, but do you know what it is? Like, Hazard wouldn't score every game, but when he scores, he's scoring like an all-timer. Like, he would run
Yeah.
through
Do you remember
10
that goal he
games.
scored against Liverpool? Or was it Carabao?
I'll never forget.
ridiculous.
This is where Van Dijk was still like, people were saying he's one of the best all-time.
He had him in dual pass. Hazard said, "Come here real quick."
Nutmegged like 5 guys. Oh my gosh.
Scary.
I'll never forget that game, you know.
I was arguing with my boy the other day. Hazard at Chelsea or Neymar at PSG. Just at.
V-guy.
Let's be
I just had Neymar. That's why.
Yeah, let's be real. Neymar overall is clearing.
Or Hazard at Chelsea. Because he did play, I don't think he got more than 27 league appearances Neymar at his whole time at PSG
This is the thing.
in the season.
Well, obviously Neymar more league titles.
Yeah.
Honestly, quite similar stats because even though he was only playing like 20 games a year, he was still putting up like.
I think I'm choosing
double.
Neymar.
When he was playing, he was.
I think I'm choosing Neymar.
I think I'm choosing Neymar.
Because I think
Honestly.
Neymar was still at points, and I think that you can say the same thing for Hazard. But I think there was more points when Neymar was at PSG, where I think I could look at him and be like, "That's the best player in the world right now."
100%.
Do you know what it is? He'll have that stint and then he'll get injured and then like someone like Benzema will go crazy and then I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Or like Leo or something. But you know that
But I think Hazard maybe had that like once or twice under Sarri. Is the only time I'm really like, this guy's the best in the conversation. Whereas Neymar, I think perennially at PSG was
Well, you don't
top
think he'll come
3.
to Jose now?
Best in the world.
Not the world, but I don't know. He was
I'm
going
saying best in the
crazy.
world.
No,
I was
but
like,
no,
bro,
but
look
no
at
best in the
Neymar.
world.
Like,
He's going crazy that year.
You're best in the world.
Do
I'm
you know
choosing.
it's because that's prime Barca years. I can't really say that confidently.
I'm choosing.
But that
Neymar
Sarri
PSG.
year, that was like because he knew he was leaving. So that
he was
like,
carrying. Yeah,
that was a farewell tour.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, exactly that one.
That's like, you know when the guys like, running the end of their contract to take every shot. I've got 20 points per game. Yeah, but that was what that Hazard year was.
I'll never forget that year, you know.
Yeah, no.
Because we were like, we could have actually finished like 7th, you know.
Yeah,
Like,
oh,
when I was watching
horror.
it, I was like, yeah, we'll finish in 7th.
Yeah.
And the fact that he was just balling out, like,
Yeah, I'm choosing Neymar at PSG.
I think I'm
because
taking Neymar as well.
Because do you know, I think it's also because I had the chance to actually see him live at PSG. And
that's it,
when
yeah.
you know, football on TV and football in person is two completely different.
Facts.
Bro, when I saw this, fair enough, it was against like Lorient or whatever, or maybe Montpellier, one of the two. He was just like, it's just like, no one else can do this, bro. Why does it look like it's so easy for him? Yeah. And obviously everyone knows, like, football, you know, from a foundation level, it's a very simple game. But obviously, as you go higher and higher, it gets more difficult.
Yeah.
For him, it's the easiest game. It's not even a game.
Yeah.
It's a pastime for him. Brother doesn't even watch football. Like, bro, he's just here to enjoy himself.
Absolutely.
Like, no, sorry.
I think the biggest compliment you can give to Neymar and to Messi is that I think you don't have to have any knowledge of the sport. You can put someone who's never watched football before and you can make them watch a game and just have no knowledge of any of the players. And as soon as they recognize Neymar and Messi play, they realize that like
he's very good.
The best player on the pitch right there. Yeah.
Nah.
I think Neymar even more because I feel like
honestly,
flair wise as well. Like you just be like, I don't know. Messi has like maybe because
he'll probably score like a 1-30-yard goal, but like
no, but like Messi kind of has the same bag, if you get what I mean.
Yeah,
like,
but the bag
Neymar
is...
has fun with it. Like obviously Messi's bag, you can't stop it, but like I feel like Neymar's bag is just like fun. Like he just tries different things.
Trying dumb shit.
And then sometimes it gets personal. Sometimes it gets personal, mate.
Sometimes
when he gets a yellow card in the first half, and the guy pulls his shirt, he's like, okay, cool, we're rainbow flicking next half. Like,
exactly.
Come here, like.
He's like, I'm embarrassing you today. What? Your kids are going to ask for my shirt when you get home.
Neymar, come back to Europe. It's not over.
Hey, I know, I'll tell you,
you
cool.
Huh? You gonna say you got your tattoo on a chance of
I said under Arteta who will cook. Hey, what?
Okay.
You could be the final piece.
So Martinelli ain't playing then. Or Odegaard. Sacrifice one.
Havertz. We will play centre mid.
Exactly. What? Hey,
what do we say before? Midfielders, they just need a ball. It don't matter who they play.
Rice is
we will be there.
Yeah.
We will be there.
We will be there.
We will be there.
And
Rice,
will be there.
right, that midfield balance is fine. That's
hey,
balance.
Vibes,
Yeah,
man.
100%. Yeah, all that shit. The TikTok edits are going
exactly.
crazy.
What? And then he can finally teach Martinelli how to be Brazilian. Come on, man. Nah, but
I wanted to ask you guys one question before we leave. Do you guys feel like player empowerment is going too far, especially with this whole Sancho
no
situation?
I'm on Sancho's side.
Because I feel like Sancho just needs to wait like 2 weeks. I feel like he just needed to wait like 2 weeks. And he would have been good.
No.
Because Anthony's been stinking up the
No. Because
I don't think any of that matters. I don't think that's relevant to him.
Yeah, because you can't be calling man out chatting shit.
But it's weird because he hasn't been playing good, so it's like
Sancho hasn't even been playing.
I don't even think Sancho's like
no, but
completely
every time
in the
I've
right,
seen him, I haven't.
Still,
He's
I
not.
don't.
Hey, he's not. I don't think he's 100% in the right, but I'm on his side.
Nah, I disagree. Because the thing is, he hasn't put any numbers on the board at United yet. Whereas like Anthony, his first couple of games was like, ooh, and then we started to see that he was bad. But Sancho, I don't have any like he's had a couple of games here and there, but
yeah, well, I just think like, and this is like when it comes into like why I'm watching the game. Yeah. These guys don't need to put up anything for me to just bat them. Like, I the way I'm watching the game is for the players, and so I'm not really actually that invested in if you've earned the right to whether or not. Even the money thing doesn't come into it for me. I'm just gonna be ridiculously like, even if it's illogical, I'm always just gonna be ridiculously pro player because I'm like, these guys are the ones that maintain the value. They should be the ones dictating whether or not like where their career goes. And shit, maybe that's not for the actually benefit for them. I think the best way that the player can actually do that is by buying into the team. But I don't think that it should become a detriment when a guy wants to protect his own value, and especially when a guy's going and talking about him in the media. The fact that he can't come out and say anything.
I don't think
and plus, I'm not gonna lie to you. The statement wasn't even all that bad. People acting like he put out a statement that were the lyrics of "Hit 'Em Up" by Tupac. It wasn't even that bad.
No, but he was basically saying like, "You're chatting shit. I have been training well." That's kind of what.
Yeah. You can't, because the way he's making
opinion though.
Exactly.
Sancho believes that.
Exactly. To the point where he was even playing Bruno on the wing at times. Man.
Mount on the wing.
He just doesn't seem like the type of guy where, and this is just my assumptions, I just don't see him as one of those guys who's like training hard and then maybe on the pitch it's not working, but you can see the manager he just seems like one of those guys where
I've been hearing he's a hard trainer still.
I mean, I'm always a bit funny about like assuming stuff about guys like that.
Yeah,
it's just like
you don't know. It's based off of 90 minutes, so
how's
maybe
that,
a young
how's that
interview.
used to train? How's that used to show up drunk to training? Show up late, miss team
Yeah, but
meetings.
he'll perform.
He's still
He'll
but
perform
exactly,
though.
That's why I'm saying the training thing is not really that deep. We talking about practice.
No, but he ain't put up AI
We talking about practice.
No, but he hasn't put up AI numbers, man.
Of course not, but still.
This is what his third season.
Yeah.
Have you guys honestly seen something where you'd be like, I'll take him at Liverpool, I'll take him at...
I'd
I
take
was
him.
saying-
I'll take him at a cut price, 100%.
I'd take him Arsenal. Young 45 mil. 45
No,
mil.
I'm saying, would you take him for a good 70, 80 mil?
No, I wouldn't pay what United have paid.
Exactly.
But I saw enough of him at Dortmund to believe that there's
Still a player,
a
innit?
quality player there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because for
Got
me,
something left.
Yeah.
you're getting paid the highest at your club, and I feel like that's affected the way people perceive you, and you haven't been performing the best. So yeah, maybe you haven't been training. Maybe you feel like you've been training a bit better than what your coach is saying, but at the same time, you have to understand, like, you've generally, like, in this club's history, you've done nothing. Like, you're meant to be like a marquee signing, and you've generally, like, impacted nothing. Obviously, I'll give him the first season, the whole Ronaldo era kind of messed him up a bit. Second one now, kind of had, like, Man United were looking for a star. Like, Rashford was stinking up the gaff the first couple games, and then he had time to prove himself in the second half after, like, the World Cup. So that's my thing with Sancho.
Do you remember
like,
what the conversation was around Rashford, like, at the time that, like, Anthony joined? Like, this guy's stocks were so low.
Oh yeah, when
Like,
he was
on
like,
the floor, like,
Yeah.
remember his confidence was shot. He scored like 4 goals the season before. Like,
Yeah.
like, at what point do we just turn around and say this is like a Man United problem?
It is a Man United problem.
I do think it's overall a Man United problem, because I don't think you should be offering Sancho. How old was he when he joined? Like 23,
20.
Younger than
20,
that,
yeah, it was
20,
like he was-
21, yeah.
Bro,
You
he's
can't-
my age.
You can't pay.
Yeah.
You can't pay a 21-year-old the top earner.
Yeah,
like,
again, wage budget fucked. From ever since De Gea signed that deal, wage budget
Yeah,
fucked.
Nope.
especially-
Since Rooney.
Oh, is it? Is that what it-
300k
is
a
it?
week.
Yes, when he was going to go to Chelsea. Yes.
Since
Yes.
Well, even really had
What?
something in the bank.
Rooney had something there, but that they set it high.
Yeah, but I get what you're saying.
It's the
That
same-
Rooney-
it's the same thing like when Neymar went for 200 mil. It's like, oh, we can reach that point. Okay, bet.
Yeah.
Then Belle's 100 mil. Stuff like
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
but I don't know.
Like, I think I do want the best for Sancho. I would love him to go, like, to another club and, like,
What do we see his next move as if we're thinking he's moving United?
If he's moving from United, I'd say he should move different league.
Back to Dortmund?
No. I would
Agreed.
want to see him go to a team like...
no, he was stink. Not stink,
I
but
want-
I think he'd just
want
be
him-
fine.
I'd want him-
no one care. Like,
I'd want him to go to like Milan.
yeah.
Milan.
I don't think he'll play like
No,
that.
I feel like if Liao goes, Sancho for Liao.
That makes sense.
Let him go
But
cook
yeah,
there.
Liao would have to go, and I don't see him
Or even
leaving.
Napoli if Kvaratskhelia goes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
he'd be
feel
good at
I feel
they're
like you can-
quite. They're not obviously they're wingers, but they're not like they're two quite direct players.
Exactly.
Whereas Sancho's more of a
no.
facilitator.
But Sancho at Dortmund was also direct as well. People forget that the guy was actually dribbling. He had higher
but-
dribbling stats than Neymar at a point.
True.
Do you know what I mean?
True.
It's just what we've seen of United. They sucked the soul out of him.
Yeah.
And again, I'm gonna say this for ends tax, but it's sad to see someone that you know is a baller.
Yeah.
And when he was playing even when he was in City in the academy and that, I think I went to go watch Arsenal City when him and Reece were playing. And I was like, they're having a
They're going bar for bar.
bar for bar. And I was like, I'm just enjoying this. Not only because I know one of them and whatever. It's not
Yeah.
even, I'm just enjoying this. Did you get it? And we haven't seen anything like that at United. The closest we might have seen was maybe when he sent Milner for a hot dog. Maybe that was the only thing.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think just to wrap it up, we'll just say, guys, if you're on YouTube, let us know. Like, do you think there's a future for Sancho? What's next? I'm hearing Saudi Arabia. I'm hearing some other stuff, but I don't know, man.
Teal,
Yeah.
shit.
But Patrick, thank you for joining us.
Thank
man.
you guys. No, it's been
That's
a pleasure.
been-
It's been a
that's
it's
been
been
the
a
whole
great conversation.
episode.
I appreciate you guys having me. Yeah.
Where can they find you? Let them know.
Find me on TikTok at TalkBall, or if you want to get at me on Twitter, I love arguing people on Twitter, man. Get at me. Twitter same as the Insta, Ags AGGXZZX. Is that it? Yeah, Ags. Yeah.
We'll put it in the
Put it-
description. and
That's
everything.
great sound like
But
that.
just before you go, we have an Outchea playlist on both Apple Music and Spotify, and this is where we just let our listeners and audience know what we're listening to during the week. So if you got a song,
Spotify up right now, and just
if you got a song you want to put on the
see what I'm
playlist,
spinning.
by all means.
Anyone listen to that new Drake yet? I haven't hit it yet.
I haven't heard it yet. No.
What was the last
It's
thing I
not
was
crazy, but
not crazy, but
do you know? I've heard it once. Let me not say that.
There we go.
I've heard it once.
There we go.
Let me be honest. But it's alright though. It's alright.
I'm gonna. Oh, sorry.
You listen to Sancho?
Yeah, I like Sancho.
Sancho dropped 2.
I like his features.
Yeah.
Has he dropped his album?
He dropped 2 singles
Okay.
last 2 weeks. I think he's seen an album. Only Sancho.
Only, yeah.
Shout that one.
Ah, cool. Yeah, we put it on the
Very nice
playlist.
song.
Oh, it's on R&B Weekly.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. So I am gonna put. You know, I've been listening to a lot of R&B as well. I'm gonna put what's that Usher song I was banging? Hold on. Oh, I need to
think of a song.
I need to find it.
Oh, that's a banger.
Where is this tune, bro? I just. Oh, it's gonna make me look weird.
I'm trying to
It's
think.
in my head. I just can't remember the name of it. Hold on. Caught Up. There we go. Yeah, Caught Up by Usher.
Caught up.
Yeah.
Give me a sec.
Flipping adverts on Spotify, bruv. Anyways, go ahead. What tune are you putting on?
Serious pressure. Let me get Mockingbird Valley by Jack Harlow.
Wait, hold on. What? This Spotify thing is taking the piss, you know.
Is that the
because it's played 2 adverts
what
now.
album is that? Because his latest album, I really fucked with that one.
Yeah, that was very good.
Yeah.
It was on a DJ Dramas compilation. Too.
Nice.
Yeah, he was flowing on that. But yeah, his latest album was very
Bro, it's played 3 adverts. Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry.
Time,
I'll listen back and I'll put it on. But yeah, if you guys have been listening, be sure to give us a 5-star rating on whatever podcast platform you guys are on. Also, leave a review down there in the comments, whatever podcast platform you're on, so that people can find the show the exact same way that you've shown it. If you're still here on YouTube, thank you, like and subscribe. It's been over an hour. But yeah, there's been more of that, more episodes coming. We've got a lot planned for you guys for the rest of this year, so stay tuned. Tell a friend to tell a friend. It's been your boy Mids MB.
Jay today, Izzo.
Thank you guys for having me. Patrick here.
We out of here.
We out.